He's missed the last handful of games, and they finally got to the bottom of it saying it is a blood clot. He is out indefinitely, and this is a serious issue. It is the reason why Chris Bosh, blood clots, not this specific issue that Dame's potentially going through, but blood clots are the reason that Chris Bosh had to end his career early and retire because he was dealing with that issue. Victor Wembanyama was shut down with a blood clot in his shoulder earlier this season. This is an incredibly serious thing. And so first and foremost, I'm glad they found it for Dame so it didn't become any more serious.
But is it your understanding that he will be out for the remainder of the season? Anytime
you throw an indefinite timeline on something, I don't think it's good. When I take a look, Chew, at... so just, again, I listed those other two as an example. Ausar Thompson is somebody who has also dealt with blood clots. I believe he was out for 8 months.
Yeah.
And now, again, he's back and he's playing and everything's good with him right now. But, Chris Bosh was out for a while. Again, Wemby has been out for the last couple of months. They found this, they shut him down for the season immediately. Well, and with 3 weeks left in the regular season, or 2.5 weeks left in the regular season, I can't imagine Damian Lillard playing again this season because based on the other timelines of everybody else, this takes a while to figure out because you've got to go on the blood thinners, you got to be monitored, you got to make sure everything is working in the right way before you even get cleared for physical activity.
Yeah, well, not only that, because I've known non-professional athletes that have had blood clots that are pretty active people. You can't do anything.
Yeah,
because you take those blood thinners. And they thin your blood, and the problem there is you won't stop bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you
you're playing
fall
pickup basketball or something like that. So shutting them down means shutting them down. I don't think there's any cardio. There's nothing. So my guess is that he is probably done for the season. My question to you: are the Bucks done for the season?
Yeah. Maybe they win.
They can't win without.
Maybe they beat
Giannis.
Right now they're facing up against the Pacers. Maybe Giannis goes nuclear and they're able to beat the Pacers in the opening round, but they can't. In order to have any chance against the Celtics or the Cavs, they would need to have both Giannis and Dame. And I just, again, as we discussed, can't imagine that he's going to be able to play until next season. Because of all the things that go into having to deal and get over the blood clot.
And this was our concern at the beginning of the season, rolling it back with an older team like this. If they ran into any type of injury problems, it's going to derail this team. So with that being said, Gabe, where do they go now?
I don't know.
Where do they have to? Are we back to worrying about, and I'm sure we're going to hear about it from the national media, Giannis is on his way out of Milwaukee, failed experiment. Where do they go now?
I don't know.
Where?
Because, blood clot. If you're Giannis, right? I think the way that he's looked at the last couple of postseasons is, I haven't been healthy. I need to do things so I make sure I'm healthy. That's why we've fallen short. But this time, it's not like he tore an ACL or dealing with an Achilles like Dame was last year. Blood clots. Yeah. I don't know how this forms, right? Some people have to deal with it, other people don't. I don't know how Giannis is going to look at that.
But this is why Bosh had to retire?
Yeah. So what happened with him is he had a blood clot in his lung. And, he took some time off or whatever to kind of get back. And then I think the next season he ended up playing around 50 or so games.
Yeah.
And then they found another blood clot in his leg. And that was it.
And that was it. Okay.
And that was it.
How old is Dame?
32,
Early 30s?
I want to say. Could be wrong.
I just don't know. Where do you go from here? Do you trade Dame?
Well, again, the brass tacks of that is, I have no idea if anybody, so he's 34. He will turn 35 in July.
Which in basketball terms, equate that to football. 30?
Yeah, probably. If you
30?
take care of your body, before LeBron James had his injury, the dude was, you take care of your body, and again, he spends, I think, 2 commas on taking care of his body each and every year.
Yeah.
Not to say that Dame doesn't take care of his body, because I think he does as well. But if you take care of your body, you can play at 35 and still be incredibly efficient and very, very good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, do you, in terms of trading Dame, if that's the conversation, I have no idea. Like, that's going to depend upon his health. That's going to depend upon, is somebody going to want to take that risk? And honestly, I mean, you can change some of the periphery pieces, but I think Giannis and Dame are still going to be together on the Bucks next year, unless one of them asks out. Which, again, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Has Giannis commented on this yet, or no?
No. So they were. I mean, this news broke. I mean, not in the middle of the night, but later yesterday. So it would have been after the team had their practice, shoot around, that sort of thing. They're out on the West Coast right now, but I'm sure he'll get asked about it at their shoot around today.
And
I'm sure
playoffs are just around the corner too. Correct?
Yeah, 2.5 weeks away. Well, 2.5 weeks to the end of the regular season. Then you've got like that 5-6 day stretch where you have the play-in tournament, which the Bucks won't be a part of because they'll be in the postseason. But,
wow, this is so tough.
Yeah,
this is so tough with it being 2.5 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
They've stayed healthy for the most part, and then you drop this bomb.
Yeah, I mean, again, Dame's missed some time here and there. Giannis has missed some time here and there, but they had done a pretty good job of navigating their health, I think, this year. But this is what there's nothing you can do.
No, there is nothing you can.
Like it's not like, oh, if only we would have rested him another day, man. Like it just sucks, and I feel bad for him, but at the same time, again, I feel, hey, good thing they caught this in time, so it didn't become anything more serious.
Yeah,
but it takes time to get past this blood clot. It's unfortunate.